Hi everyone, this is Kai. I am the host of the Atla system. If anybody's new to the channel, we are a system with OSDD1B, which you can find out more about if you watch some of our other videos. But this time I decided to make our system on The Sims. So first up, I made me. So this guy doesn't really look a thing like me right now, but you have to start somewhere. And also the clothes in this game are pretty bad, so I've put some pictures from avatar making of what I look like in terms of style, because I'm not too happy with the style in this game, in the free version anyway. So yeah, I look pretty similar to the body. We have quite a slim face. And my face is also pretty slim, but I guess my face is slightly more masculine than the body's face. My eyes are kind of a yellowy sort of brown. They didn't have quite the right color in here, but there was a similar color, so there it is. My eyes are slightly bigger than the body's, although they're a pretty similar shape, so they're like that, and my eyebrows are slightly darker and slightly thicker than the body's, but I don't actually think you'd notice, so it's probably not that big of a deal. My earrings are actually ones similar to that I have in real life, but I don't actually wear them that often, although I do like them, and even though we rarely ever wear earrings, the holes of our ears haven't actually closed up yet, so I should wear them more. So I forgot to mention, but our hair doesn't really have a set color, and neither does mine, because I'm in charge of our hair. So at the moment we've had the same sort of browny red color for a while, but that's only because I'm scared of getting rejected from getting a job. But on the inner world I have lots of different colored hair, mainly pastel colors. But I do like darker colors as well, so honestly I'll just go for anything that looks nice, that I think, or like a color that I'm interested in at that moment. And as I mentioned, my jawline is slightly more masculine than the body's, and my lips are quite small, but not as small as the body's. I think they are slightly fuller, but they're really not that different. Even though I look more masculine than the body, actually my neck and my shoulders are very slim. Moving on to my body, I'm pretty muscular, which is something that I'm trying to make into a reality on our body, but unfortunately it takes a really long time when you're super weak in the first place. But I am quite slim yet muscular, so I guess I'm just pretty average, to be honest, although I'm still quite small. There is no height in this game, I think, but I'm taller than the body. I'm about 5'5", and our body is 5'1", so that's quite a big difference, even though I'm still short, if you know what I mean. Moving on to clothes, as I said, the style in this game isn't very good, although I did find a few pieces that I would wear in real life. Although that's not the case for the girls, but I'll get onto that. I guess I wear plaid things quite a lot. I'm just kind of into anything which is, I don't want to say edgy, but also I'm into edgy clothes, so I guess it's factual. But yeah, I like trainers and I like boots. I would usually wear platforms in the body in real life because we're short as hell, so it just helps us look a little bit taller. But yeah, on the inner world I'd probably wear trainers. Aspirations, I put that I want to learn lots of different things because I'm in charge of learning for the system, so I thought that would be appropriate. I'm also into reading and creative stuff in general, but you can only have 3. So I put that I like reading and that I have a lot of aspirations, because I do. And then it's a bit of a wishy-washy one, but I just put good, because I guess I just enjoy being happy and around happy people, even though I'm quite introverted. For the walk, I wanted to go for a more feminine one, but then I see that they're all really exaggerated. So honestly, I think the normal one was the best one for me. Okay, so yeah, that's me in sim form. So Elzz looks pretty similar to me facially, so I decided to use the play with genetics tool. I don't think maybe that she's as close as a twin, so I put the sibling option. In our system, we don't really have any like relationships or anything. I'd say we're all pretty like sibling-like, so that's our kind of relationship. And as I say, the fashion choices in this game are really bad, especially for the girls. I don't think Elzz would wear like basically anything in this game, apart from maybe the galaxy tights. So yeah, that's what she looks like in terms of style. To be honest, I think this already kind of looks similar to Elzz. She has the same skin tone as me, the same sort of face shape. So the big issue was hair, because there are no hairstyles in this game without downloading them that look like hers. Her hair's very straight and quite choppy, and she also has a big side fringe, and there was no kind of hairstyle with that description. The best I could find was this sort of straight spiky one, so imagine it's like that but with a big fringe. Because it's also longer than this, because they don't have any long styles in this game for some reason. But anyway, just imagine that it's longer and has a side fringe, and that's how it goes. It's basically just a lovely bean in every single way, and I'm really protective of her. But even though I think I was pretty accurate on her facial shape with like her eye shape and her thinner eyebrows and everything, I think I somehow made her look like a bit severe. But she's really not. She's very cute in both demeanor and looks. Even though, I mean, she's like slim and like very skinny, but she's just so adorable. I tried to capture that, but I don't know if I did that successfully, so we'll see. So yeah, her lips are smaller than mine. Her eyes are smaller than mine, but they're sort of wider and got more eye makeup. And I forgot to say she's about 14. She's age slides between 14 to 16. And I'm 21, very nearly 22. So that's the state of the ages so far. Her nose is similar to mine, but I think it's straighter. And mine's sort of more hooked somehow. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. But anyway, she is a lot skinnier than me. Even though she's quite, I don't know how to say, well proportioned. She's very skinny. And then there comes the issue of clothes. So, as I said, I don't really think she would wear much in this game. There are probably some better clothes that you can find online or within the expansion packs and stuff. But she does like to wear tank tops, so I was a bit like hemming and ahhing over this tank top, but I decided against it in the end. I thought that she'd probably prefer something cuter. But yeah, if you look in the avatars that I put at the beginning of her section, then you'll be able to see she likes a lot of like frills and bows and black mixed with pastel colours. And that's basically her aesthetic. She does like short skirts and short shorts. There aren't actually that many short skirts in this game. I keep saying there aren't things, but it's true. I just can't find the things which I think suit them the most. It's probably due to the fact that there isn't really any Japanese fashion in this game, and I think Elzz basically only wears things which are inspired by Japanese fashion. I think Emily is pretty similar as well, but I'll get onto her. But in the end, I chose this dress with like nice sort of thin frills, which I thought she would like, and also this choker, since her aesthetic is sort of a half and half between sort of pastel, dreamy, and gothic, or emo, or whatever you want to call it. And then she also wears really bright white like eyeliner or eyeshadow. There wasn't really one that was that bright, but I found a sort of similar eye makeup style which I thought that she might like. And so yeah, that's what she looks like. And she doesn't wear any lipstick, she doesn't like it, or lip gloss. And yeah, she is always wearing like boots or heels, which are quite chunky. And I think that's another like juxtaposition between the cute stuff and the emo stuff. She wears a lot of like wristbands and stuff, but there wasn't really that much in the game, so I just chose one. Also, you can't see the earrings with this hairstyle, but she likes like cute things, so I gave her the ice cream earrings. Very creative, so I definitely chose the creativity one. She enjoys writing and has always enjoyed writing, and she also loves music. I was sort of torn between that and the writing one, but she loves music, she loves singing, she loves playing instruments. You only get 2 traits for teens, so I had to choose between jealous and clumsy. I was also thinking whether to put like the romantic or love ones there, because she's very much into love and friends and romance, but I had to choose, and those were the ones that I ended up choosing. Okay, so now I started to make Emily, who is our protector. She's 22 and will always be 22, and here's her sort of style, because again, I couldn't find the right kind of style for her. I also couldn't find quite the right skin color for her. It's actually slightly darker than the one I chose, but all the ones darker were too pink, and her skin tone is quite like yellow and dark, so yeah, oh well, please, more skin tone options, that would be nice, Sims. But it's okay, we'll make do with this one. She has a lot of freckles, and that's the sort of main other thing about her face, I think. Her face is completely different to either mine or Elz's. She's much more sort of chubby and just very, I don't know, beautiful, whereas I would say that we're more cute. Not that I'm calling myself particularly cute, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I actually forgot to record me making her face, which is really embarrassing, I'm sorry. But yes, she has a much flatter nose, but it is wider than ours. And she has full lips and arched eyebrows and wide eyes. And she's just very nice looking. I say that as a brother type figure, but she has a very beautiful face. I'd say that her eyes are actually slightly redder than this. But these were sort of the default color of the deep brown eyes, so I can't change that. But yeah, this is basically what she looks like, although she has darker freckles and her hair is longer than this and more swept over, and just sort of generally kind of a hipstery kind of swept look. Now onto the clothes and everything. Her body type is a lot chubbier than either mine or Elz's. She has a big butt, which neither of us have, and she's quite muscular, and she is the tallest out of all of us. She is about 5'8", I would say, and she's very trendy. She's in with like very modern fashion clothes that she can show off in, if you know what I mean. I would not say that this is something typical that she would wear, but I couldn't find anything better. She's just one of those people, she'll look nice in just about anything, and basically anything she wears just looks like a fashion statement just because she's wearing it. But in general, she puts a lot of time into pretty makeup and pretty jewelry, even though she is probably the most confrontational and aggressive. I don't want to say aggressive, but she has a very strong personality out of all of us. So yeah, I chose the basically make lots of friends aspiration, because that's what she wants to do in real life as well. And I chose the strong-willed one because she has a strong will. And I wasn't sure about the erratic one because she is quite erratic. But then I chose 3 traits which were all like fist icons, and I thought we can't be having 3 fist icons because then Emily she'll think that I just think that she fights and nothing else. So I chose the outgoing one and the bro one because she is such a bro, like she's just such a bro. So I did end up choosing erratic in the end. So yeah, she's a strong-willed erratic bro, and I hope that she doesn't get mad at me for that. And I also gave her the swagger walk. I also thought about Elz's walk, but again, I think the normal walk was the most appropriate one. I think Elzz is the only one, Emily is the only one who gets a special walk because she's special. I feel like I've made a really bad impression of Emily, so I'm just going to backtrack and say she is absolutely lovely. She is a lovely friend. I'm so glad to have her. And she will help anyone whenever they need help. And she's also very willing to help anyone with style or makeup. So I'm really sorry. Don't hate me. She's a very nice person. Okay, so now we're on to Sammie. Sammie is our little. She is 6, and again, I added some icons from an avatar maker so you can see what she looks like apart from in The Sims. She has light blonde hair and light blue eyes, and she has quite a small but chubby face. Her hairstyle varies. Sometimes she has it down. She doesn't have very much hair, to be honest. These pigtails I think are too voluminous, if that's a word. But yeah, she will have either small pigtails or just have her fringe up or something. She's quite a tomboy, or I don't know if I should say a tomboy or just she doesn't really care about gender in general. So if I could, I would probably say that she's more genderless, but you can't do that for children in The Sims, so yeah. Her eyes are very wide. This probably goes without saying, but to be honest, she's just very small in general. She's quite skinny apart from her chubby face. And yeah, honestly, her face is quite non-distinctive. She has light, thin eyebrows and small lips and a little flat but upturned nose. And I think her main facial feature is her big blue eyes. And we're all very protective of her because she is our trauma holder, so she has a very important role in the system. And we all want good things for her, even if she feels like she doesn't have them. It's like she doesn't smile very often, but when she does, she'll either have like a laughing fit or find something really cute and she'll smile at that. But in general, even though she doesn't show her emotions very much, they are definitely there. She feels emotions a lot, especially about animals, which is why I tried to find a shirt with like an animal that she might like on it, like a cat or a dog. I was debating having the hot air balloon shirt, but I think that was just my own taste coming through. So I chose the cat shirt because it's purple and I think she likes purple more than green, so the dog shirt was green. And she likes wearing shorts because they're comfortable, so I chose her some orangey pink shorts and chose her some long socks and also some purple trainers. She likes purple and blue the most. And you can't have many aspirations or traits for children, so I had to choose artist because she doodles all the time. She's probably the one most interested in art out of all of us. Because she's in a low mood quite often, I put the gloomy one. But that doesn't mean that she's like a bad to be around or anything. She's just quite reserved and cries quite a lot, but she's not bad to be around. She's really lovely and very sweet. And here we are all together. I tried to find a good pose which represented everyone a little, but in general they're all quite samey, so yeah. I decided to move into a plot of land so that we can see everyone together. This is actually very weird for me to see everyone together like this because I generally would only see anything like it in the inner world. I mean, I know it's The Sims, but still it's weird to see us all together, even if it is a simulated situation where everyone only vaguely looks like themselves. But I thought it was funny how I played it and then immediately me and Sammy are talking to each other and then Elzz comes along and then Emily's just sort of standing in the corner, which would like never happen in real life since Emily always wants to be in the middle of everything. In a good way though. Oh, I just keep saying bad things about Emily. I'm really sorry. It's not supposed to be bad. She's very sociable and look, see, she gave a hug and yeah, it's just strange to see. But I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it's been really long. I tried to keep it short as possible, but I guess it's kind of hard when you're making 4 people and all of their quirks within 20 minutes. So yeah, But that's about it, and I hope that you'll watch another video by us another time. And it's been a while since I made a video. Just shoot me a message if you have any questions or video ideas, and I'll see if I can answer you. But until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!